Geralt found Ciri at last, on the Isle of Mists where the Elven Mage had concealed her. There was no time to rejoice, for the wild hunt descended on them. They fled, Ciri teleporting them to Kaer Morhen, where their friends awaited.
Shut the gate! Close the damn gate! Damn it! Shut the gate! Close the damn gate! Damn it! Shut the gate! Close the damn gate!
La da da!
Lambert! Don't be a hero! Geralt, go to Lambert now! Lambert, damn it! Stay with us! We gotta pull back! Yennefer's strength is waning! We gotta pull back! Yennefer's strength is waning! Heads up! Fall back! Gate! courtyard! Fall back! Through the gate! Into the courtyard! Fall back! Through the gate! Into the courtyard!
Allow it! Not a second too soon! Get back to your position.
Passing through the main courtyard!
Where's Esco?
Damn it! He agreed he'd open that gate.
Hasn't done it yet. Means
He'll be fine. We've got Triss to worry about now.
Just in time!
damn, you're ugly. Everything all right?
Yes, thanks. Things were looking shaky.
We had to fall back. They tried to get in through the main gate. I'm afraid they could succeed next time.
What's with Esco? We have to retreat. He's in trouble. I'm going to help him. Remember the stone I gave you? do it too.
Should have stayed in the keep. Set your end. Thank you.
Have to open the gate for them. Have to open the gate for them.
Eskel's open the gate! We can retreat beyond it!
Fall back. You're not supposed to be out here.
Too late now.
They're coming in through the gaps!
Dimeridium bombs. You'll find more in the crates by the walls.
Get up! Hold them back! I must form a circle of vitality.
We've got to close the portals. If we don't, we die.
Carol! They're coming in through Savola's breach!
Damn it!
The wall! Stop them!
Humans are so impractical.
Siri, no! I forbid you! You always were an unruly child. I adored that about you. Now fly!
I was too late to help him.
It's not your fault.
I should not have fled here to Camoin.
Avalak is weak, but alive. Triss is tending to the others.
I nearly killed you. Killed everyone.
We'd all be dead if not for you.
No, Geralt. The hunt would never have come to Kaer Morhen if I wasn't here.
Vesemir's funeral. We should prepare. Yourself. No Witcher's ever died in his own bed.
You don't know how it is to see someone you love die. Because of you. For you.
We all knew what we were signing up for.
Yes. And you saved me. For how long? A week? A month?
We'll hide you. Cover your tracks.
No. I will flee no more.
Varthael. For those who remain, death should never take precedence over life. Pay your last respects to your friend. Then we must hold council. Zirael can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Zirael from here, Haida, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the Hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Many of the Lodge's members are dead.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita...
And Francesca? And Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing.
That would probably be best.
Don't trust the Lodge one.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. Triss...
Of course.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
You're right. Prove today you can take care of yourself.
Easier to pat someone on the back and hope things will work out than it is to face the truth. Zirael possesses a great power she cannot control. She is a danger to herself, to others. Until she learns...
First of all, bollocks. Second, if you're going to speak of courage, at least address me directly, and not through Geralt. I'm gone.
Ciri needs time.
True, but she also needs training.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
Don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Zirael.
How many times must I try?
As many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey! You'll regret that.
Hey, that's cheating.
Wimp.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me. right. That really works. Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
Geralt! Wake up!
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
How'd you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avilark. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Lead on.
Ready?
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
Hanged himself after his wife died. Daughter's in Novigrad.
A true shame.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there. peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why. Havelach claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalach's student. Geralt?
Should I shoot?
The White One won't serve the ladies.
But he's an out.
Let them approach.
But
They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
This celebration, what's it?
what do you need to know?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Snivelling. Scared to death and about 8 years old.
Stay calm. Your children.
We know not.
You don't know?
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a... You're not from here.
Said the ladies bestow
Aye, for our lives turn thus. Then we await...
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favor grinding...
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all...
'Tis never enough.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions. Mentioned a gate.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount.
Let me guess. The young...
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who...
Ladies of the wood visit.
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to...
Haven't done it in a long...
No point waiting to...
Yeah, we gotta... We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies.
We're afire with yearning. Come...
Go to the tent and stand...
Prepare for it. For it too prepares for you.
Yeah?
So long.
For a hard winter, local give plenty, don't we, Fred? Hey, but for the year past, my grandmother said they came down the mountain just before daybreak. Probably their gifts are ladies. Merciful ladies. My grandson is an elf. He works in share of mischief.
Look, a child.
No, a godling. I know it.
Well, I'll be. And I see you found... I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one...
They call me Ciri.
How are things, John?
Health's good, so...
We gotta climb the mountain.
I'd rather try to dissuade you. But I'm
Even more so.
figured as much. Oh. Path to the peak starts there. Past the gate.
Gotta get to the sun.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince.
We shan't try.
She sits in that tent over yonder. Moons are rising out.
It's not ready. You've got to wait.
One night we get to fit our bellies to the bread. None of something's wrong.
It's clearing up.
Who's that? Well, come on. Aye. What's...
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Ciri?
Wonderful. Who wouldn't want... My companion comes with me.
It's grey and veiny.
Aye. I reject ye.
What's this about? What have you...
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen.
What happens after...
When they return, they... The lads were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon...
You misjudged me.
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who...
Perhaps I was mistaken. By ancient right you may appeal my...
What kind?
Tell him.
You must descend into...
What's the cat?
The water's deep.
I accept...
Look this over. A coin from days of... Now, bring... Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
beginning to worry.
Something's afoot.
Come, let's get the key.
Something's nigh.
They're back.
Got that Nothing I can do about it.
I always do, my boy. Mariko will open the...
That went smoothly.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah, I have to tell you about the time I got to Zubal.
Eh? Ah!
Hi.
What's your name, girl?
What's yours?
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak, you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
I passed the trial. Recognize it?
The Defier's Orin. A death sentence.
One tough son of a bitch.
We've no time to lose. I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalark said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after Imlerith.
Fine, let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn it! 2 out of 3!
Out of the question. I'll climb the mountain, you face the crones.
Hardly a challenge.
They're extremely...
You too. Yeah. I must get down there.
How was he? He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness. Yum, yum. We knew you would return.
Your taste lingers on our tongues.
You've talked enough.
You will die here now! You die tonight! Naughty girl! You will die here! Naughty girl! You will die tonight! You will die!
Damn it!
Himmler, it's at the summit. Gotta be. Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you, is she not?
I'm here alone.
A lie which will change nothing. First you, then Pearl.
You to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
I slew only 2 of the crones. The third fled, with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avalark claims vengeance is only ever satisfying when served cold. He's wrong. Now to find Eredin and kill him. Honorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses of the Lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Yeah, let's get going.
Thank you for coming with me.
Come here.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
What are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage. On your own.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards with guests.
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you...
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. A little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anything happened while we were away?
Pretty Polly came down with a fever. Matt Oyster caught a knife between the ribs, and they're late delivering the sodden triple mead.
Dandelion. Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to Crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting, too.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
How much for the night, my peach?
You're mistaken. I'm a dancer, not which one man is afraid of you? There has, but things have changed. New management's here. So you go peach and there elsewhere.
You hear about me?
Hear about you? Of your hunt for the dragon? And how you outfought...
Like to hear that once up?
One never No, shut...
What do you have? Take care now.
How much for the night, my peach?
You're mistaken. I'm a dancer, not
Ooh.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on board my...
Need to ask?
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you...
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my...
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels... He was a devoted follower of our form. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Regicide. Serious stuff.
Of the living? Only...
Question is, can you get Gel?
Nothing you need worry about.
Fine.
Why to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of...
Fabulous plan. If...
We do. In the land of the NL.
Land of the N...
You don't recall. The land of the Alder folk. The world where we are... The Red Riders come from there.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to trap...
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one... Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages,
for example. One such passage will open soon near... That's our chance. Shall we go?
Let's go. this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
The passage is here, past this wall. Yes? This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gel's. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop. Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful. Good.
Have a look.
There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Magic. A place of power. Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
Have a look. Have a look.
There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them.
Have a look. Have a look.
There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Place of power. Should draw from it. Should avoid those clouds, or bolt through them. Death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage. In a place like this, someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. The snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing. course. What else? Might have expected this. Ugly bastard.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red. Gels is an excellent...
You got any?
Yes.
Doesn't look safe here.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly. No reason to tarry. Come. At last.
This Tirgalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, at Corman Maca and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite a surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
I think that even among the NL elves, there are the...
Naivety is a fool's blessing. I detect a shadow of impatience in your face. You've gone through a great deal of trouble, so I must believe you've...
Truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true...
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guard...
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Zirael. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not? You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Nagelfair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalach knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word, withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
grew curious about this little matter you have to resolve.
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others... coming with?
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple...
Don't remember you being...
Nor am I now. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Now on, assume you...
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... Turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah. A deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
Not your stomping ground.
That was... strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
Well. Who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, 'cause you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch! Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu Bieberfeld. You really didn't recognise me?
Dudu?
Wait, Ciri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mummer's Plate, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Ciri. It's Dudu.
God! You give me quite the scare.
Not wise to play games with a witcher.
Horson Jr.? Was there no one else you could impersonate?
Once we'd fled, I'd no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. He'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Horson Jr. In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Horson got his, in a way, sharing it with a Doppler named Dudu.
That was courageous, Dudu. I'd never expect it from you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
Shows an interest.
Dudu's always had a head for
That's the thing. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprise.
Horson's men didn't...
I've contacts in the guild. To Wiley's men, a purse While his men are too stupid. Mind you, even you...
And that might have ended...
True.
Time's up.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. And take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, dude. Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
Friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
What's he doing here?
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad. But the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zercania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it. So I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalok was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees? Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really?
For example, how you've... That's Ciri, of course.
Bee, I'm standing... all right.
So,
what? I wanted to thank you.
Oh, stop.
Not many would have done it with such... This is for you.
Oh, my. It's beautiful.
Thanks. But we must still visit for...
Ah, off to see Valdo. Farewell to you both. And...
I will. So, your friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in far corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to B. And through B, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Where's this friend of yours?
There! Valdo!
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling.
Hagar, you're encouraged. Allow me to introduce...
Ah, greetings. We've heard
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it... Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone...
You're leaving? I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't...
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Anyway...
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by. What brings you here?
I've come to apologize.
Ah, pish-posh.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri?
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know.
Of course.
Then I challenge you. A man after my...
Geralt!
Coming.
You were faster once!
Giving you a head start!
Shove off!
Faster! You're trailing!
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you've slowed.
Slow now. Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race! Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several bonfires to be lit.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Drink and race, trap.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than a...
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with... Don't worry about that. You do know you can...
I do.
You...
Inject... Sometimes I wish I could be like...
Me too.
As is my inheritance.
Your life is yours exclusively. You...
Geralt, you know that's never been true. Oh. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Then it's time to end the...
Really? Eridin's hard. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge one.
You're forgetting Avalok.
Avalok's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avalok...
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very... And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the...
Hope you're right.
That's...
incredibly useful.
Finally found you.
I'd rather know how you fared with the...
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. We need horses.
Ho, ho,
I knew you'd warm to the note. We mean to sneak into the man's stable with 30. Coming with?
Of course.
Gotta be another way. Just so happy...
We'd have no way to...
Wouldn't have to.
The merchant didn't object to our coin. And if he'll not trade, we...
What can I...
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type.
What type?
Steady.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right. That beat me a pass.
Locked. Gotta find another way in.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the two...
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valzo farewell.
All right. See you at...
See you, Geralt.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared. Who's the best now?
Those sailors seem to change their
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Ooh! Oh!
Fuck.
Every sin.
Hey, Copper, look, we've got a plan.
I'll give you a discount
You were
for
a
heroic
vulgar one.
wines,
I can see it in your face.
Well, join us.
No, I was thinking the
We can go at it.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's? Lying didn't always come so...
If you intend to...
I was about to say, it's...
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population, you won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
You look familiar.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
That's the air.
Watch where you're going, eh?
Damn it. Scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk. Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shift.
Look at us. Do we look like I'm glad you agree.
So you...
No. You're gonna
Oh, so be it.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say...
Aye, so they say. My thought?
But they burn the corpses.
The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river.
So theoretically, we could get...
Assuming we don't mind the company.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the...
Explosives.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere.
We'll get into the prison.
They say day rods, but...
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs. Rabid fanatics. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink the...
They're allowed to drink on duty?
No, not officially, but...
See?
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plan.
So do we. What he said about the guard?
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get...
Zoltan ought to manage it. Oh.
Let's meet on the oxen.
I was made for loving.
Witcher.
God.
Zoltan? They're holding Margarita at Dayrod.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxford. Yennefer will give the signal. I'll drive through the gate.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since I made it, a dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins, but... Nice talking to you, Zoltan.
Walking about all door-faced, scaring decent folk. Wonderful.
Greetings. Got a razor and she... So long.
Stay out of my way.
Redania.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Here we are.
This is it?
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. Here.
What is this? See you inside then.
Good luck.
Wet clothes. Oh, joy. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere. Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff. This'll come in handy. That ought to do it. Wall looks brittle. Breaks in here.
Not good.
What is it?
Margarita,
Who's that? Geralt.
getting you out.
The warden keeps them with...
Be right back.
nations!
Lost on a fire!
Let's do this quick. Quick!
Oh, you get in here! Intruder! I want him alive! Alive! Watch his whirling!
What?
Yen insisted on...
Rita, what have they done? I'll gladly help. I must take her from... I can't pass through the...
Don't like portals.
kind spreads disease.
Order in the
Defeat isn't a
fatherland.
desertion.
Come through.
Got a pass? Come, we don't need a pass.
Crawl back under your rock.
Long live Radovid! Fancy, eh? You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Come on, Roach. Hey, let's go. Faster.
Fuck. Duty calls.
A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
Just a bit more and I'll drop this job.
Lay me there with a barrel of beer and another drifting in from today. Over me coffin.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this. But it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
Yeah, but I'd never let Ciri come to any harm. You know that.
It doesn't look good. We don't know about...
Yen and
I know. Dandelion said...
Damn shit.
True. Did a little invest...
Namely?
Want the lawn or the...
Tell me everything.
After fleeing Loch Muin,
Philippa and a form...
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. The mage hunt started short... Just so happened...
Zoltan.
Was, precisely. Zoltan... Sadly, a man showed up here. Naturally, he won't...
Who was it? No.
He's not from here.
Great.
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's...
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. Good idea. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the... Dijkstra. He might have guessed as much. Let's go to the back.
Come on. I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philip will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this. We're going to...
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt.
Fine. Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Philippa, wait!
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood? Stand here. No one pass.
Damn it, cast a She's hurt. Her stomach aches like sheep. Let me pass.
I want to help you.
Help me die. Don't hold your breath.
I'm not out to hurt you.
You will not.
I want to help you.
Forgive. What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden.
Gotta avoid hurting her. Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, relax.
Deepest
Dijkstra.
I've no quarrel with... as I will now.
I like you, Dijkstra.
Save your threats, for Philippa will come.
Always.
Which is why I don't...
The Emperor of Nilf. His daughter is...
Cyrilla. Provided, of course.
Emperor himself.
Emir's a lying.
When it comes to his daughter's future.
You've no idea. Radovid's sure to be dead, especially in light.
You didn't actually believe you could do...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to... Sadly, as you well know, Radovid...
You know too much, Phil.
Think you might want to hear...
I'm content someone apart from...
Save your praise for...
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw...
You'd agree to be the...
I fear you'd be hard
Fat fucking chance.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this.
Out of the question. And then we must...
Sorry to take so long.
Hello,
Philip. I've been... I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah.
conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside you.
Novigrad proper. Still not safe at night.
White one, take a gander.